Welcome to Tales of the Lesser Medium, a podcast that pokes fun at video game narratives. Each season, me, Caleb J. Ross, and my co-host...
Hey, listen, it's me. It's Harold Ryan, studio head of Bungie. People are talking about how Master Chief's a little bit milquetoast. How about for Halo 2, we do this? We add a second boring character, but we make him ugly. Huh?
Oh, yes, that was my co-host, Travis Terry. And I think this guy that you're impersonating, he sounds exactly like someone who would make that decision sound. So spot on.
Thank you.
We'll be taking you through our favorite video game franchise narratives, interjecting with humorous skits and commentary along the way to make you laugh and to make us claim our rightful places as, let's say, the arbiter of regret. I think that's one of the guys, and the judge of embarrassing stuff from my youth. Which one do you want to be, Travis?
Oh, man, both are... I feel like both are the same. Judge of embarrassing stuff from my youth?
Good. I didn't have the energy to spell that out of my checks every day, so that's right. I still write checks as the arbiter of regret. I regret stuff.
You have feelings about it. You wish you had done things differently.
Yeah. I'm not the arbiter of make decisions and change my lifestyle. No. I'm the arbiter of just I'll regret it all. Halo 2 does not pick up directly after the events of Halo Combat Evolved. Instead, it picks up after the events depicted in the Halo novel First Strike, written by Eric Nyland and released in December of 2003, which seems completely reasonable given how much we all know gamers love to do things that are not gaming, like reading books. In that book, after the events of Combat Evolved, Master Chief leads a mission to rescue UNSC survivors from Covenant-occupied space, and he discovers that the Covenant are actively hunting for human survivors in an attempt to torture them for answers on how to find Earth.
Oh, you want to know how to find Earth? Just follow the smell of donuts and freshly fired guns. It leads you right to them.
It's how they get the hole in them donuts. You guys didn't know that? That's weird. The location of other Halo installations and the existence of Halo fragments are revealed, and Master Chief embarks on a mission to gather intel and prevent the Covenant from learning about Earth's location. The book dives deeper into the lore, uncovering more insights about Covenant culture, their technology, and their intentions regarding the Halo ring, and ultimately sets the stage for the events of Halo 2, which can be boiled down to the UNSC's efforts to regroup and strike back against the Covenant.
Here, let me talk to him real quick. I got this. All right, listen, UNSC, what if you did this? What if you made a giant mustache out of satellites, put that in front of Earth, then the Covenant wouldn't recognize Earth, fly right past us. Wouldn't even know.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Huh?
I love it. And as a quick review for listeners, as we dive into the story, remember, the Covenant is a theocratic alliance of alien species united by their worship of the Forerunners, an ancient and highly advanced race who built the Halo planets.
Yeah, think right-wing American politics.
Yes. The Covenant's ultimate goal is to activate the Halo rings, which they believe lead them to divine ascension.
Think right-wing American politics.
However, in reality, the Halo rings are actually weapons of mass destruction, so deadly that Hans Blix can't stand it, the Sweden guy. Yeah, these weapons are deadly enough to wipe out all sentient life in the galaxy, which they almost used last time to prevent the spread of the parasitic flood.
Yeah, it's a real burn the house down to kill the roaches kind of approach here.
Halo 2 is not a story centered on Master Chief. Instead, we will be introduced to a second main character known as the Arbiter, whose name somehow promises even less personality than Master Chief. Dear God, please let this Arbiter dude have a personality, a little bit of one, right?
Hi, it's me, Thel Vadimi, the Arbiter.
Sir, this is a Starbucks, not a job interview. What do you want, Thalisi Vedimir?
Okay, could I get a water, light ice?
Oh, God.
No, you know what? I'm leaving my comfort zone. Okay, let's change that up completely. Might add a little spice to this. Let's just go no ice.
Oh, God. Are you friends with Masugula Chip, by chance? You guys seem a lot alike. You should go high five or something. You'd get along great. Once a high-ranking elite commander of the Covenant, the Arbiter was punished for his failure to protect the Halo ring that got destroyed last episode, and as we'll learn today, was then designated as the Arbiter, a role reserved for those seeking redemption through dangerous missions.
Yeah, here I have a sports analogy, Caleb.
Okay.
So plug your ears.
Sure,
but it's like if you were the quarterback of a football team and you threw an interception that cost you the big game. So then the coach made you wear lipstick and made you sneak into the opposing team's locker room ahead of the next game and try to steal their playbook as a sort of punishment. But if it works, then good job, free lipstick. You can take your fingers out of you. Okay. All right. Well, it's just me now. I don't know how to tell him to take his.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I'll take my fingers. I'm taking my fingers out of my ears now.
I can.
Okay. Is that?
Yep.
Can I? Is that okay? Say yes if I can.
Yes.
Is that? Put my thumbs in my ears now.
No
Thumbs up?
thumbs. Just fingers.
Oh.
Fingers. Just mouth. Just use your mouth now.
Oh. Okay. As for Halo 2, let's get started, shall we? The game opens on High Charity, the mobile capital of the Covenant, and we're provided a bit of backstory about Thiel Vadamy's disgrace and transformation into the Arbiter. There's a trial taking place, and Thiel is it Thiel or Thel?
Dude, I'll be honest. I don't know. All
right.
I meant today. I was like, I better look that up so I know how to say it.
I'm going to say Thel.
Yeah, because I don't want the Halo
Is that
nerds
cool?
coming at us, but now it's like, come at us.
Oh man, what'd you say
Let me
last
know.
time? I think you already said the name. Oh god, how did he pronounce his own name? Did he mispronounce his own name in the Starbucks thing?
I wing it.
All right, let's
time.
do both. You know what? We'll do both. We'll cover it. I'll just mix it up each time.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're provided some backstory about Thel Vadamy's disgrace and transformation into the Arbiter. There's a trial taking place, and Thiel is brought before the Covenant High Council, accused of heresy due to his failure to protect the Covenant's sacred ring, Halo, installation number 4, from destruction by the superhuman soldier, Master Chief.
Yeah. The Covenant, of course, being highly religious, also like to refer to Master Chief as, quote-unquote, the devil, which is funny to me because the devil would have way more cunning and charm and personality.
Thel is then stripped of his rank, subjected to public humiliation, and portrayed as a failure and heretic by the religious leaders known as the Prophets, who preside over his trial. However, despite his disgrace, the Prophets offer Thel a chance at redemption. They bestow upon him the title of Arbiter, a role historically given to elites who undertake suicide missions in the name of the Covenant. They present this role as a sacred duty when in fact, it's just their way of disposing of anyone who may challenge their authority. As Arbiter, Thal's first mission is to silence a heretic leader who has uncovered the truth about the Prophet's lies and the real purpose of the Halo rings.
Honestly, though, like, if the Pope asked me to kill a guy, I'd probably do it. Like, I'm not even Catholic, but he keeps all his power in that hat, and I'd easily fold to him, you know? Some eye contact with that big hat, I'm whatever you want me to be, Pope.
I think Thal's first error was hiring the wrong lawyer. You see, he should have hired Herd Berkeley, the best lawyer this side of the Mississippi's connection to the mouth of the Gulf of Mexico. At least that's what today's advertiser, Herd Berkeley, has told me to read.
Oh, take it away, Herd.
Have you been wronged by a neighbor or a coworker who deceived you? Have you had a coworker promise to bring you some bear claws for breakfast, and then you felt like an idiot when they brought in a bunch of donuts that are called bear claws, but you were really excited to eat actual bear claws, like from a bear, but not in a weird way, okay? But in a respectful way, because you thought your coworker might have been from a country where maybe eating bears is like kind of a normal thing. Like how in America, I'll put mayonnaise in my lemonade. But that might be weird to other people, but it's not weird. It's totally normal. Well, if this has happened to you, call me, Herd Berkeley, to represent you in a court of law. Have you heard of the case where one guy sued another guy about the mayonnaise content of his lemonade and he won the case? Don't tell me you haven't. Don't tell me you haven't, because you have had every opportunity to follow me on Twitter, to subscribe to my email newsletter, to check behind the Come and Go gas station on 48th Street to personally ask me about my lemonade mayonnaise case. That's where I live. The area beside the dumpster is my home. You can come into my home and talk with me about mayonnaise lemonade court case in person like people used to do before Twitter and email and Instagram and the phone book. We can discuss your legal needs as long as they involve your right to eat endangered animals, and we'll talk about it over a tall, very warm plastic cup of mayonnaise. Just like George Washington did. I mean, call me today, okay? It's true. George Washington invented mayonnaise. And he would roll over in his grave if he knew that people use the term bear claws to describe donuts. We already have a word for donuts. It's a travesty. And you deserve better. You deserve Herd Berkeley, guy who lives next to the dumpster and loves mayonnaise. Wow. Thank you, Herd Berkeley. That was very informative and also an incredible waste of time.
Man, and folks, if you text the show right now, you can get a free IOU from Herd Berkeley to represent you in your next injustice. Don't wait.
Oh, man. I feel like having an IOU from Herd Berkeley is kind of incriminating, so maybe don't do that. Next, we cut to Earth. Kinda. We're at a massive orbital defense platform in Earth's orbit called the Cairo Station. This station is maintained by the UNSC and is part of the defense network designed to protect Earth from Covenant attacks. Master Chief arrives at the station and is greeted by UNSC personnel. Sergeant Major Johnson.
That's what I call mine.
Informs Master Chief that the Cairo Station is preparing for a medal ceremony to honor him and other heroes of the Battle of Halo Installation Number 4. Master Chief catches a few hints here at the station that there may be an impending Covenant attack. That's the rumor anyway. There's a sense of urgency and anticipation running through the station.
That's such a big rumor, though. Like, hey, did you hear the rumor? Yeah, the one about Kathy and Tom having sex in the break room? No, the one about literal Armageddon happening at some point today. No, I hadn't heard that one.
Even worse, I hear Kathy is cheating on her husband with Tom and with Armageddon. The narrator.
There he is. There's the narrator.
That's gonna be quite the clip, or quite the whatever it's called that you have to cut out of the audio there. It's almost like I pretended to be Herd Berkeley for way too aggressively.
You didn't pretend. Right. You are Herd Berkeley.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I embodied the Berkman. The narrative presents itself in parallel, showing Master Chief on his way to being awarded his medal for bravery. Sergeant Major Johnson prods Master Chief a bit, encouraging him to smile, despite us never seeing his face through his helmet's face shield. Meanwhile, Thel is light years away, being shackled in front of a court of prophets who chant "heretic" at him before branding his chest with what amounts to a scarlet letter. At this very moment, while Master Chief is being awarded and Thel is being branded, shit gets real. Alarms start going off in Cairo Station, flashing lights, loud warnings. There's been a Covenant attack on Earth's defense network. Master Chief jumps into action, and we just kicked off Halo Numero Dos.
Oh no, it's the rumor alarms! Hurry! Kathy and Tom must be going at it again!
Rumor. Chief asks for a weapon, and, thankfully, he is given one. He leaps into action, hunting down Covenant aliens who have quickly managed to invade the station. Cortana tells Master Chief that the primary objective is to protect the station's magnetic accelerator cannon. It's a crucial weapon in Earth's orbital defense.
Man, it sounds like it.
If it is compromised, their ability to thwart further Covenant threats reduces drastically. Chief manages to protect the cannon, even venturing outside the station into zero gravity for a little fly around to the station's hull, where the Covenant have planted a bomb. Chief reaches the bomb just in time to shove Cortana into his helmet so she can disarm it before it explodes. How much time was left? Cortana says, "You don't want to know." But we did want to know. Oh, well.
Yeah, she's like, seriously, it was like 3 weeks. I completely overreacted. There's so much time left.
Chief isn't done with the bomb, which I like to pretend is like a Dutch oven kind of bomb. Like it's just the Covenant just strapped a bunch of farts to this thing. Chief goes up there and he's like meticulously disabling it. He clips one wire and then it's just
no. Space farts, gross.
He drags the bomb outside the hull, intending to use it against the Covenant. The bomb is massive and covered in spikes for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the Covenant also have a gun covered in spikes for no reason, so the bomb is on brand.
My guess is that the big spikes lobby worked out a deal for government subsidies on spikes.
That sounds like something Hurd would say.
He drags it through the station like he's tromping through an airport with a roller bag that has one bad wheel, and then launches himself and the bomb into free space, carefully aiming himself toward a Covenant ship while holding on to one of the bomb's spikes to help guide it. See, that's why there were spikes. So people could easily
Guide
thwart
through space.
plans. He weaves it between other ships, exploding shrapnel and space debris, and finally through an entry point of the Covenant's craft before arming the bomb and kick-launching it into the ship's fusion core while sending himself flying backward, propelled by the pending explosion back toward the Cairo station, safe as hell, and not even a scratch.
Yeah, easily the coolest thing Master Chief has ever done, and I'll bravely say, ever will do. You know, it wasn't just mindlessly shooting a gun at something and being emotionally distant. This was actually cool.
Before he can gloat too much, we learn that the Covenant have begun a full-scale invasion of Earth. That's bad. Even worse, the Covenant have decided to attack one of the most important areas on planet Earth. That's right, you guessed it, Kenya.
Oh, shit, I was going to say Disney World.
You would have been wrong, stupid ass. The Covenant have invaded the city of New Mombasa, a major urban city in this version of Earth, and this moment represents a major shift in Halo's setting from the vastness of space, or the not vastness of boring, dimly lit corridors, to earthy, chaotic urban warfare.
Yeah, and dude, as a red-blooded American, nothing beats firing a gun on the streets of Earth at anything that fucking moves. Hell yeah, brother.
The one leading the assault on New Mombasa is a Covenant religious leader, a prophet known as Regret. Master Chief and company plan to give him something to, regret about. There's an insult in there somewhere.
I'm not sure how the Covenant prophets get their names, but I gotta think, looking back on it, he can't feel great about being named Regret and may have negative feelings about that for the rest of his life. If only there was a word for it.
His older sister's name is like the only child we need, which in their culture that's a normal name, but it's also very fitting.
Yep.
After Master Chief and company crash land in the city after being shot by a giant spider-like mechabot that's now roaming around, scaring the shit out of civilians, it's boots on the ground, urban warfare, alien murder time. One would think that the environs on Earth, an actual place the developers of this game have seen before, we assume, would be teeming with life and appear as a human city would. But instead, it's just more boring, drab, lifeless concrete corridors and alleyways, dimly lit underground tunnels again, and then concrete rooftops.
Oh, concrete rooftops, though? That's kind of nice.
None of it is particularly fun to look at, but there are plenty of alien varmints skulking around to keep Master Chief engaged. That's good, I guess. If not for the occasional palm tree in New Mombasa, it just looks like any other area in a Halo game.
Yeah. Or like that area in the last Halo game when they were on the Halo ring and there were also palm trees.
Yeah, not very distinct at all. It makes me wonder why these aliens even want Earth. It seems like it kind of sucks. Through the streets, civilians can be seen living their lives, one of the few reminders that this is Earth. Master Chief and his fellow Marines make their way to a beach after eliminating most of the city's on-foot threats. Chief now approaches a giant bridge, and bridges in war are typically highly critical for the land transport of troops and equipment, and also allow for the exodus of civilians to safety. Halo 2 tries to make the bridge here a critical piece of their war with the Covenant, somehow ignoring that Both the humans and the aliens have more than conquered flight, and a bridge is of rather low importance here. It's really an excuse to just put Master Chief in a friggin' tank.
Yeah. A tank that he uses just to cross the bridge in and then immediately gets out and gets back on foot. Like, I think it would have been safer to walk across the bridge if I weren't going to fly.
Master Chief drives the tank over the bridge, eliminating any Covenant who dare engage, and slowly enters the city of Nairobi, something that would have taken no time on one of the many heavily armed flying vehicles they have. Heck, they could have even flown in several tanks to the city instead of driving them. But using tanks in games to blow shit up is fun, and it's no less fun here, even if it does feel a little tacked on.
Yeah, love a good tank mission. I even like the word tank. Tank is the sound a tank makes when you're inside a tank. Check this out. Tank, 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 tank. Huh?
That sounded just like I was in a tank. Wow.
Right, dude?
Once across the bridge, Master Chief abandons the tank anyway and hops on a Covenant aircraft that lets him speed through the tunnels of the city at a clip faster than the speed of a snail's ass, or however fast tanks can go. I think that's the official military term. One snail's ass is how fast this can go. Once back above ground, he kind of regrets abandoning the tank because he comes face to face with a new threat, a scarab.
A tiny beetle? Not even worried about it.
Now, this scarab is a giant spider mech thing, which makes no goddamn sense. You are right to have been confused, Travis. This is the same scarab from earlier that shot us out of the sky. It is roaming the streets one step at a time and looks like it might require a tank or dare I say several tanks to destroy?
Tank, 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 tank. Hey, listen, I can get this tank up to 7 snails' asses per hour. Tank, 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 tank.
It becomes clear rather soon that even 100 tanks would have problems dealing with a scarab. The only way Chief knows to defeat it is to climb aboard, or rather hop down into it from a tall building and then disable its power core. Master Chief does just that, scaling many floors to get to the top of a building, jumping down onto the back of the scarab, point-blank shotgun murdering all of the Covenant on board, and then finding and destroying the power core to neutralize the enemy. Notably, when Chief encounters scarabs from here on, he just shoots them until they die. But this first scarab kill was kind of special, we guess.
Yeah, took a while.
Defending Earth has been a success so far for Master Chief. Let's check back on the Arbiter, shall we?
Star Wars screen swipe. Whew.
Way out in space, in fact, near Halo Installation 4 that we blew up just this last episode, there's a planet, a gas giant like our solar system's Jupiter, called Threshold. On Threshold, there is a gas mine operated by the Forerunners, the ancient race who built the Halos. It's here where we'll get more exposition around the politics and religious culture of the Covenant.
You know, speaking of Star Wars, God, do I just love long segments where aliens discuss politics and culture.
In Covenant Jail, where Thel Fatimi, the Arbiter, is, we meet Tartarus, a brute enforcer for the Prophets. It is Tartarus who gives Thel his missions later on. For now, Tartarus leads the jailed Thel to the feet of the Council of Prophets, and the High Judge tells Thel that they decided to have him hung by his entrails and have his corpse paraded through the city.
Oh, man. That's a bummer.
He then says that ultimately the decision of Thal's fate is up to him as High Judge, and he has decided on a different fate for Thel.
Oh, yeah? Maybe just hang me, but not by my entrails? Honestly, it was the entrails part that bummed me out most.
The judge admits that initially he and his fellow councilmen were overzealous. Despite the fact that Thel was a failure, they know he's not a heretic.
Oh? Yeah, who me? Ha! Yep, no heretic at all, really.
Then, turning on a holographic display, the High Judge shows Thel someone in their ranks who actually is a heretic and should be stopped.
Yep, that guy right there. Way more heretic than me. Boo, we should hang him by his entrails. Right, guys?
An audio clip, and then he high fives and everyone leaves him hanging. That's how it is in my head. An audio clip is played where the heretic shouts that the prophets are false and he wants to organize a rebellion against the prophets.
Listen to him in there, hereticing, I bet.
It is Thal's job as Arbiter to find and silence the heretic. Thel agrees to the mission, as if he had a choice, and his journey as Arbiter begins. Not being the party to make the important choice seems like the opposite of what an actual Arbiter would do, So I don't think that the name Arbiter really makes much sense. But, not many names in this game do. The council assures him that he will likely die on his journey, but that's what he signed up for when he decided to fail, I guess. Let's see how this shakes out.
Yeah, Thale then immediately Googles entrails, and he's like, oh shit, I really dodged a bullet on that.
The Arbiter, which is how, what did he think it might have been? Was he like, God, I hope they hang me by like confetti.
Like
That'd
his
be cool.
entrails, like his, I don't know, like his butt hair. I don't know. That's not so
He's like, I think I'm out. I think I ran out of entrails like last week. We had this big like meal. It was a big Sunday brunch, Sunday roast thing. I don't think we have any entrails left, right? Or no. Is it shoes? I think I'm out of shoes as well. So I don't know what you're going to hang me by, guys. The Arbiter, which is how we'll refer to Thale from now on, or at least until a bit later when we revert back.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Learns that the heretic is holding up on that gas mine on the planet Threshold. Once there, he works his way through the mines with other Covenant aliens at his side. Up to this point, players have been used to shooting every alien that moves through their experiences playing Halo games, but now must retrain their brains to fight alongside the aliens who aren't shooting back at you and only shoot the ones who do shoot back.
Yeah, like as humans, we love nothing more than shooting other humans. Like it's literally the reason we invented guns.
The Arbiter can take advantage of many Covenant perks like invisibility cloaks and getting access to energy swords, which cut down most enemies in one hit, allowing for a stealthy approach if desired, contrasting completely with Master Chief, who shoots first and asks no questions at all, ever.
Or says anything at all, or reacts with any tangible human-like emotion ever.
On this mission, the Arbiter is overwhelmed by the Flood, the little parasitic head crab-like pus-filled skitterers who try to climb inside his every orifice. Much like Master Chief endured already, the Arbiter is now facing threats from all angles in the form of the Flood and the Heretics. And the Flood isn't the only familiar thing down in this gas mine either. Just as the Arbiter reaches the Heretic and confronts him face to face, down swoops our old pal 343 Guilty Spark, who the Arbiter recognizes as, quote, the Oracle, and the trusty little robot monitor of the Halo 4 installation.
Yeah, a job he's very bad at, apparently, given the humans really blew it to shit.
It is here when the Arbiter learns of the Heretic leader's motivations, the guy he's been tasked with trying to find and kill. He's got to do both. It's important to his mission. Here he learns for the first time about the nature of the Halo rings, something Cortana and Master Chief already know, that they are weapons of mass destruction and not instruments of divine ascension. This information, the Arbiter realizes, flies in the face of all the Prophet's teaching and goes against the true nature of the Covenant's religious beliefs.
Yeah, kind of like right-wing politics.
This eye-opening revelation isn't enough to keep the Arbiter from killing the Heretic. He carries on with the plan, but with what he knows now weighing heavily on his ugly-ass alien mind, you can count on some internal conflicts within the Covenant to come. The Oracle, old Guilty Spark, is then captured by Tartarus.
Which I'm kind of happy about. That little robot brings a whole mess of trouble with him everywhere he goes.
I agree. Now we flash back to the humans and whatever Master Chief is. We see Master Chief and his comrades zipping through space on a ship and heading straight toward another mysterious ring out in space. It's Halo installation number... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halo installation number 5.
That reminded me of that little bit of Monica in my life.
I tried to actually maybe write a song of like that, but in Halo. But I didn't do that.
Too bad.
Sorry about that. They have been chasing the Prophet of Regret, and he has led them here.
Yeah, and I'm sure he has some feelings about that and wishes it didn't happen.
The humans want the Prophet alive so they could ask why he came to Earth and why he came to this Halo installation. They perch the ship just above the Halo ring, and Chief parachutes down to the planet's inner surface that is covered in terrestrial fauna, unlike its shiny, hard outer rim you can see on the approach in space. Once on the Halo surface, it's like being on any other planet, like being on Halo Installation 4 from before, really, or like certain parts of Earth. It's not particularly special.
Yeah, either the Halo rings were modeled after Earth for some interesting reason we'll uncover later in the series, or the developers have a very limited imagination, and it only takes a few more dimly lit corridors for me to decide which at the moment.
Immediately upon landing, Covenant aliens are everywhere, and Master Chief and a small crew commence to ruthlessly invading and murdering anything that moves. A tightly guarded outpost becomes an essential military target, so Master Chief and company spend a lot of time and ammunition dismantling it. Automated defense systems pester them from all angles. Large Wraith tanks and Banshee flyers surround and attempt to corner them.
Hey, when you start up a Wraith tank, it sounds like this. You ready for this? It sounds like this. It sounds like
All right.
Wraith tank, 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 tank.
All right, good. Thank you. Master Chief takes advantage of cover and the dropped enemy weapons to prevail and weaken the Covenant defenses. Now, to find the Prophet of Regret.
And it shouldn't be too hard. He'll be the one apologizing for something he's done that he feels some amount of shame over.
Very loudly, so that Halo can hear him through his helmet.
Right.
Well, easier said than done. Master Chief reaches an underground control room where the Prophet is believed to have gone. An intense battle breaks out between Master Chief and the Prophet and his guards. The guards do a good job getting in the way, and the Prophet manages to escape. Cortana picks up on something, and through her infinite space magic, she is able to play back a hologram of the Prophet saying he wishes to initiate Halo number 5. Of course, he says it more poetically. I shall light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Which is what I say every time I shit after eating at the Indian buffet.
Giving Master Chief flashbacks to Halo Combat Evolved Nam, he learns that the Prophet requires the index to initiate the Halo, assuming all the rings work the same way, and it should be kept inside a library somewhere on the ring, just like before. Assuming the Covenant are aware of this as well, it becomes a race to get to the library first and retrieve the index before it gets to the wrong hand, thus being the very first time any person has raced to the library. Chief's commander tells him that he will retrieve the index, and all Chief needs to worry about is tracking down the Prophet.
Yeah, well, I would think in theory this should trigger a search for the other rings and their index, because any one of them is capable of mass destruction. And I get we're focused on this one now because we're here and we're on it, but we know that there's more, because this was, we know is called number 5. We blew up number 4. We know there's at least a few more. We should be looking for those. We've only eliminated one. There's more rings out there waiting to be used by the Covenant. Shouldn't we be worried about the other ones too? I don't know. I'm just some guy on Earth.
I don't know. We'll worry about that later, Travis. Or we won't. I don't know. Honestly, it could go either way. For now, Master Chief's new mission takes him on an on-foot trek around the Halo Ring, navigating ancient ruins and dense jungles on his search for the Prophet. The Covenant have really stepped up their game, too, with more elite soldiers toting deadly energy swords and deadly long-range snipers. Chief is hot on the trail and reaches a large temple complex where the Prophet of Regret is conducting a ceremony. A heavily guarded ceremony, unfortunately, with layers of Covenant defenses. Cortana, again using her space wizardry, somehow learns that the Prophet had gone off script when he went to Earth and had jumped the gun a little bit.
Oh, oof. I bet he has a tingling emotion deep down about that and wishes he had not jumped said gun.
Oh, man. If only there's a word for it. He is asking his fellow prophets for forgiveness and argues that no human presence was foretold. The reason they showed up to Earth with so few ships was because he did not anticipate a resistance. Yes, this guy is full of regrets, but asserts that it's not his fault that he had such bad intel about his enemy's homeworld.
He lies. You know he could smell the donuts from light years away. That's a distinctive smell. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, more like the Prophet of Baguette, because that's a baked good, right? Because kind of like a donut. Yeah. Or the instead of the Prophet of Regret, it's the donut of regret. or it could be neither of those things. That's also an option.
I've had quite a few donuts of regret, if I'm being honest.
Not me, man. I've never regretted a one, dude. Let's make this a donut podcast. Can we pivot? What's cream or no cream?
Oh, I love
Filling.
some cream. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Let's not make this a donut podcast. I'm getting a new co-host for my donut podcast.
No, I say impregnate that thing. Let me get it. Let me get a hold of that donut juice.
That's fucking disgusting. All right. I don't know if I can carry on. I'm going to try my hardest, but I'm battling some demons now. Master Chief disables. Really? Like you eat the cream? Like you like it?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll just crack it open, just suck the cream out. I don't even need the donut.
What?
Yeah,
Well, now we're a perfect match made in heaven all over again because I don't want the cream. This is perfect. Yeah. Oh, could I like put my mouth on one side? We could Lady the Tramp it, and I could just like blow the cream like a snot rocket right into the back of your
Oh,
throat.
God, I would absolutely be flattered if you did that to me.
Oh man! All right, we're gonna next time we
I
meet
say
up
cream me, daddy. I don't even know why I would be saying it, but I would say that.
with a donut in your mouth.
Yeah,
Anyway, Master Chief disables energy barriers, gets lost over and over in repetitively dimly lit hallways, and eliminates dozens of disorganized Covenant troops while penetrating deep into that temple. Finally, Chief confronts the Prophet directly, and another firefight commences, but it's not a fair fight. Master Chief is outnumbered by the Prophet and his legion of honor guards. They have the upper hand. The Prophet uses something called a gravity throne to hover above the battlefield and launch devastating energy attacks from just out of Chief's reach. Chief is smart, resourceful, and half of the protagonists in this game, so with some tactical planning, good use of cover, and storytelling convenience, he is able to survive the onslaught and eliminate the Prophet by just jumping up and grabbing the throne as it passes overhead, and then he stabs Regret repeatedly in the neck and head with an energy sword. Got him.
Yeah, one of the more interesting battles in Halo, the one where Master Chief pulls a guy in a floating chair out of the air and shivs him to death.
Yeah.
Rare display, but a fun one.
Then, like clockwork, Cortana tells Master Chief that a Covenant fleet of Phantoms have arrived and are preparing to fire on their position. Master Chief, he needs to escape later. Kidding, now.
Oh shit, here we go.
And of course, he will. He's one of the protagonists. So
right. Okay,
he's,
yeah.
He's Master Chief. He also has a holographic space wizard in his ear, so he'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? A Kraken leaping up from the depths of the surrounding lake. A Kraken swallowing him down into the abyss. Yeah, right. You'd be an idiot for thinking that could happen.
Good, because I wasn't thinking that at all.
That is convenient. Anyway, as Master Chief runs outside the temple for safety, the Phantoms fire on him and cause him to leap from the platform and into the lake below, where two massive tentacles reach up and grab him.
Oh shit, it is a Kraken.
Yeah. A deep, creepy voice says,
"This is not your grave, but you are welcome in it."
So deep, so creepy.
Yeah, it's not quite as creepy and deep as I was expecting, but all right. Anyways, he's pulled deep down into the dark abyss.
"Welcome to my abyss. It's lonely down here. You like a White Claw? Liquid Death? Help yourself. This is my dog Murphy. Now, he don't bite. Sorry about all the pet hair on the sofa. I wasn't expecting company. Say, tell me, hey, what do you do for work? Oh, use a coaster, please. Good Lord. Do you garden? My tomato plants are really taking off."
Wow. The voice is just gravelly enough for me to actually have some pity. Like, there's some struggle there. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm just an old Kraken. Just an old Kraken monster living down here alone.
Oh, well, I guess Master Chief is dead now. Flashback to the Arbiter. What's he up to? Let's find out what that guy's up to. Well, after successfully killing the heretic, the Arbiter finds himself back in front of the Council. Word has gotten around that Master Chief tracked down and killed the Prophet of Regret, and the Council blames the elite soldiers and their failure to protect him as the reason. Due to this, the elites have been removed as protectors of the Prophets and replaced by the Brutes. This causes further strife between the elites and the Brutes, who are already at odds with one another.
Yeah, and remember, the Arbiter, Othel Vadame, who knows? He was an elite soldier, and while they are sort of referred to as elites and brutes in a way that would imply rank, it's also an entire race. They're different species. So the elites are like tall, thin creatures, and the brutes are, well, they're the bigger, more brute-like creature. Anyway, everyone's being racist.
Remember Guilty Spark, the hovering drone that the Covenant called the Oracle? It was captured earlier by Tartarus after the Arbiter killed the heretic. The Council have been plying the Oracle with questions until it finally reveals the location of a key known as the Sacred Icon. And yes, the Sacred Icon and the Activation Index are the same damn thing by different names.
Yeah, giving everything two shitty names is Bungie's way of making things interesting.
It's a key that, quote, lights the ring, as they say, kind of like a butt flashlight. Knowing what the Halo rings are capable of, that's not good news.
Shit, I'd go as far as to say bad news.
Yeah. The Arbiter's new task is to recover the sacred icon from somewhere deep in Halo 5, but it won't be easy. Even with the Covenant on his side, the Arbiter will still need to survive not only the parasitic flood, but also Sentinels, which are armed drones left behind by the Forerunners to guard the installation. The Sentinels are seemingly neutral for the most part, until they're not. It's a struggle to not piss them off and cause them to attack when defending oneself from the pesky flood. I'm trying it out. On their way to Halo 5, the Arbiter asks Tartarus who killed the Prophet of Regret. He asks, "Was it the demon?" referring to Master Chief. Tartarus asks why he's curious. Is the Arbiter looking for some payback? The Arbiter replies that retrieving the icon is his only concern, but it's clear that the Arbiter has a bit of a crush on Master Chief.
Yeah, I bet he was like, so, Tartarus, like when he killed Regret, did it like look cool or anything? Did he do something cool when he killed him?
Well, let me remember. I don't know if you'd call this cool, but his muscles were very big. They were glistening, I would say. Sweat, maybe? I don't know. It might have been sweat or some kind of like soldier oil, lube, maybe some kind of lube or something like that.
Did he say anything cool? Like, did he have like a catchphrase or anything like that?
Yeah, he's. I don't know if it was his catchphrase. I heard him say it a few times, but he said like I'm ready. Just like that.
Oh,
like, hey,
wow.
Hey, I'm ready for it. He said. And I don't know if he was talking to me or not. I could care less. I wasn't really paying attention.
Did he ask about me or anything?
He did say, "Do you know that super lame son of a bitch dummy ass?" Was that you? Do you think?
No, God, I hope not. Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, boo. Oh, fooey.
Drag nabbit.
20 minutes later, still standing there.
Poop whistles.
Oh, shucks. Shucky darn.
Fart darn.
He's kicking the same rock just back and forth, like cans in his pockets. Dang. The Arbiter makes his way through the quarantine zone of Halo Installation 5, a creepy labyrinth made of ancient Forerunner technology, filled with Flood and Sentinel drones. Later, the Arbiter pops back out to the surface where ankle-deep snow covers the ground. But the cold doesn't seem to slow the Flood, because the Flood's ankles are at their neck. The cold doesn't seem to slow the Flood, and the Arbiter presses on toward where the icon is believed to be kept inside the Forerunner library. But once in the library, the Arbiter learns that Commander Keyes and Sergeant Johnson have already retrieved it, as they have told Master Chief they would. The Arbiter tries to fight them and take it from them, but Tartarus arrives and again intervenes and takes the sacred icon himself.
Yeah.
Tartarus then tells the Arbiter that the Council has ordered the Arbiter be killed. Tartarus has also been ordered to oust all remaining elites, and so now, having revealed his treachery, he knocks the Arbiter down an enormous shaft inside the index chamber and deep into the abyss below.
Splash.
Oh my God! It is my lucky day. Well, hello there. Welcome to my abyss. You're an ugly one, my goodness. Say, do you want a liquid death? Someone just claimed my last White Claw. Oh, don't mind Murphy, he humps. He'll quit in a minute. Let me turn down the TV. Sorry, I have my programs on. Housewives of Planet Reach. Little guilty pleasure. So tell me, what's your name? And I'm sorry if I'm squeezing you too hard with my tentacles. I just don't get a lot of company down here.
The at the end sells it every time. And guess who else is in the dark abyss? Yeah, you know already. It's Master Chief. He comes to, no longer underwater, but in some Lovecraftian underworld held up by two tentacles protruding from an enormous underground monster who can surprisingly speak English.
Hola, senor. A little bit of Spanish, too.
Sorry. You snuck in a little.
That one just for you. You called it out. I was like, you'll like it.
And he does. Look at his face, laughing. He can't talk. Okay. Let me massage my cheeks back into non-laughy mode. Okay. The monster is known as the Grave Mind and is the controlling intelligence of the Flood.
Howdy.
It tells Master Chief that it is a monument to all his sins. Then, in a second pair of tentacles, is another man flailing wildly with fear. Master Chief tells him to settle the F down and to not piss this thing off. The flailing man is the Arbiter. His fall into the abyss landed him here. He recognizes Master Chief immediately, calling him Demon!
Now listen, friend, that's not a nice thing to say to a stranger. You've just met this man. Tell y'all what. Y'all get on YouTube so much, I have some funny kitten videos to show y'all. Here, sit still.
A conversation breaks out and other voices emerge. The Prophet of Regret is here, as well as a drone bot called the Penitent Tangent, which is the Guilty Spark equivalent of Halo Installation 5. Is this some kind of intergalactic purgatory, or like maybe it's just an intervention? I don't know. It appears as though Regret and the other drone bot have assimilated into the Gravemind's mass. The following audio snippet is longer, nearly 3 minutes, but it's a massive turning point in the game, and well, the entire series, really.
This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings! I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Counselor Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last! We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated in one actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey!
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment. And this one's great journey are the same. Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence, but you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning, but first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
Wait a minute. Your voice of the Gravemind sounds nothing like the one in the game.
Hey, my bad. But to recap, in short, everyone is on the same team now. The Arbiter, Master Chief, and the Gravemind wish for nothing more than to stop the Halo ring from being activated, which would eliminate all life from the galaxy.
And I'm just glad we're all getting along now.
The Gravemind is in charge now and separates the Arbiter and Chief on separate missions. Master Chief is sent to High Charity, the holy city where the High Council is located, to retrieve the sacred icon from Tartarus, while the Arbiter is sent to the control room of Halo Installation 5 to stop the Covenant from activating the ring.
Yeah, everyone got that? All right, cool.
Because of unlimited space magic, the Gravemind is able to transport Master Chief inside of High Charity in the middle of a broadcast where the Prophet of Truth is telling the Covenant masses that all will be okay. They have the sacred icon. Their entry into the divine beyond is now guaranteed. They are ready to meet their makers, their literal makers, the Forerunners, by committing a suicide of mass proportions, or what they refer to as the Great Journey. Master Chief then teleports inside one of the council chambers. Covenant guards let out startled screams and shout, "Kill the demon!" while Master Chief starts just unloading on him.
Yeah, and I like to think Master Chief was also scared of a demon and starts firing wildly. He's like, "Oh shit, a demon! What? No! Boo!"
For as crazy as all this demon talk is, and though I'm generally wary of organized religion, there's a lot of unexplainable magic and teleportation and shit going on here that kind of makes me a little bit less skeptical about these folks, and in turn kind of makes me wonder if maybe Master Chief is a demon.
Maybe. Yeah.
With Cortana's guidance, Master Chief searches for the Prophet of Truth, who now holds the sacred icon. There are two... That just now struck me as like he's just jerking off. Don't come in, I'm holding the sacred icon. There are actually two prophets on the run, Truth and Mercy.
God, these names just get worse.
The prophets manage to capture Keyes and Johnson and then flee to a Forerunner ship to escape Master Chief and simultaneously hand military control over to Tartarus and the Brutes. They let Tartarus know that their destiny rests on his shoulders. However, before the prophets board the ship, they are attacked by the Flood, and Truth is forced to leave Mercy behind to die.
Ooh, showed no mercy there. I tell you. Yeah, where's Regret when you need him?
Meanwhile, the Arbiter, who I guess is no longer an Arbiter, is back to being Thel, so we'll call him Thel again, has been teleported by the Gravemind to somewhere near Halo Installation 5's control room. There are many dead elites just sprinkled about, no doubt the work of the Brutes. Thel joins with sympathetic Covenant company, some fellow surviving elites, and they make their way to the interior of the ring and toward the control room. Soon they spy Tartarus landing just above the control room, leading Commander Keyes in handcuffs toward the facility where a number of other Brute guards are stationed. Thel has his work cut out for him if he's going to stop Tartarus from using that sacred icon.
Yeah, but first it sounds like he's got to solve racism, and that's not an easy task with the amount of time that we have left.
Back to Chief. He's standing over the Prophet of Mercy, the one who was overwhelmed by the Flood. He's almost become one with the parasites. Mercy tells Master Chief that the Prophet of Truth is going to Earth to finish what they started.
Yeah, Master Chief is like, "Oh no, don't tell me. You're bringing back the Macarena? God help us."
Cortana tells Chief that he needs to pursue truth, but Chief is hesitant. His mission is to retrieve the sacred icon, and well, he hasn't done that yet, so Cortana has a plan similar to one from the previous Halo game. Remember when we used the fusion core in the Pillar of Autumn to destroy the last Halo ring?
Yeah, boy, do I fucking ever remember that.
Well, she points toward another ship with the same idea in mind. This ship is called In Amber Clad.
God, who names this shit? Someone had a list of band names they were never going to use.
Let's see, and that someone is... looking it up now. Joseph Staten.
Oh.
Hey, Joseph Staten. Fuck you.
Yeah, get him, Caleb.
This ship is the one that the Gravemind crash landed here to deploy the Flood. Cortana's plan is to do the same thing again, but this time using In Amber Clad to destroy Halo Installation 5 if it is activated.
Yeah, they'll never see it coming. Never has this been done before.
However, she doesn't want to risk the failure of a remote detonation, so she elects to stay behind on High Charity with the ship while Chief heads toward Earth to cut off the Prophet of Truth. He tells her he'll come back for her and then boards the energy conduit that zips him through space and back toward Earth.
I don't know why he can't just copy and paste her onto a jump drive and have two Cortanas in two places at once. Didn't she come on a jump drive in the first game? Didn't they hand her over?
Yeah, and he stuck it like right in his neck, right?
Yeah.
Right in his neck hole.
Just a little copy paste.
Yeah.
Boom.
Control V, Control C. You could do it.
Yeah.
Control C, Control V. Oh yeah, don't do it backwards, man. You'll be screwed. Be like, I copied a recipe from earlier and I just pasted that into the jump drive. Shit.
Looks like you
gotta
just
make sure you're
need
doing the right order, guys.
milk and heat.
I mean, but now he's got to paste it to a notepad because he doesn't want to like override that on his clipboard. He wants that. That's important. Back to Thel, the elite formerly known as the Arbiter, formerly known as Thel, and now back to being known as Thel. Commander Keyes was just seen taken prisoner by Tartarus, so Johnson must be here on Halo Installation 5 somewhere too. Thel and his elite comrades fight through, ready for this, dimly lit labyrinths and corridors, armed with a shotgun that makes quick work of the large number of brutes who guard Tartarus. Soon, Thel crosses paths with Sergeant Johnson, who is piloting a large mech armed with a proton cannon. How did he get it?
Yeah, and he's like, dude, look what I found.
It doesn't matter how he got it, okay? Johnson invites Thel aboard, declaring that the cannon on this bad boy can bust down any door Tartarus is hiding behind, but they need to hurry before he turns the key to the Halo ring. It's an unlikely alliance, both Thel and Johnson admit it, but they need to join forces, to save the galaxy and whatnot.
That's my boy Thel, making friends up there.
Using the energy cannon, they knock down the heavy doors that conceal the control room and rush inside. Inside the control room, Tartarus is with Commander Keyes and orders her to take the icon and do as she's told. Thel enters the room and orders Tartarus to stop. Tartarus refuses. He doesn't want to disobey the prophets. Thel tells him that there are things about Halo that even the prophets do not understand.
For starters, the goddamn names around here. What's that about?
Tartarus won't hear it. It's heresy. Thel then beckons 343 Guilty Spark. He's here for some reason to explain Halo's purpose. It's important coming from Guilty Spark, as an oracle cannot lie, apparently.
Huh.
Guilty Spark begins speaking. Collectively, the seven, before Tartarus just grabs and shakes him to stop talking. We can infer from that little bit that the Oracle did say that there were 7 total Halo rings. We know of only 2. Sergeant Johnson speaks up from the doorway, his gun trained on Tartarus. Please don't shake the light bulb, he says, telling Tartarus to stop shaking Guilty Spark. In fact, let's hear this scene play out.
And disobey the hierarchs?
There are things about Halo even the hierarchs do not understand.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the 7...
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
No, Arbiter. The great journey has begun.
Despite all that was said, Tartarus refuses to listen and throws Guilty Spark at Sergeant Johnson, knocking him down. He knocks Commander Keyes out of the way and turns the key. The great journey has begun, which means turning the key and destroying the galaxy so they can all meet their makers as was foretold.
Yeah. Kind of like right-wing politics.
Many gears and cogs are now set in motion. The ring is coming alive.
You have 7 days.
That would have been sweet if a little girl jumped out of the TV to say that while you played the game. Ah, man.
Thel, armed with his shotgun, because ring.
Yeah.
Thel, armed with his shotgun, goes hard on Tartarus, chasing him around the control chamber and eventually kills him after a tough fight. Once Tartarus bites it, Commander Keyes grabs the sacred icon out of the control panel before the Halo can fire. Guilty Spark informs her that by doing this, by removing the icon before the completion of activation, she has triggered a failsafe protocol that sends a signal out to the rest of the Halo array and puts them all on standby for remote activation from something called the Ark.
Huh.
What is the Ark?
Oh, I know. It's a ship, an old ship full of pairs of strictly hetero animals.
That's an Ark. No, this Ark is Installation 00. It can control all other Halo rings and activate them all.
Well, shit, we better turn that thing off. Where is it?
The scene, it's a direct question. Very, very important question. The scene cuts back to Master Chief before we get an answer. Master Chief arrives on Earth and scares the shit out of his admiral by arriving on a Forerunner ship. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship? And Master Chief responds,
Sir, finishing this fight.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Master Chief, you mind telling me why you're wearing those ridiculous pants?
'Cause my dong really makes the other soldiers self-aware, sir. They don't fight as hard.
Oh, okay. Hey, Master Chief, you mind telling me how magnets work?
Sir, poles attract.
Huh. Master Chief, do you mind telling me what poles are?
Long metal things.
Oh.
I don't, when it comes to planet poles, I don't even know if you can see them, sir.
Planets have poles.
You really got me on that one, sir. Now I'm wondering what poles look like. You really got me on that one, sir. This might be the first time I've had an emotion, sir. I've been to several planets over the years, and I've never thought, what do the poles look like? Are there poles? Why are they calling them poles? Oh, God, I need warm milk.
Master Chief might have said that he was here to finish the fight, except we don't finish this fight. We get credits.
No.
As far as cliffhangers go, this is a good one. Just when we thought we could stop another Halo activation, we fucked up and activated all remaining 6. That's the opposite of what we wanted to do.
We made it worse.
Yeah. And we'll need to get to this Ark, whatever that is, to turn them all off. If one Halo ring can destroy the galaxy, what are all of them at once capable of? Did Master Chief arrive on Earth in time to save it from the Prophet of Truth?
Gosh, I hope we find out.
We'll find out in the next episode, maybe.
Yeah, because we recorded this one before we wrote the script for the next one.
However, please sit tight. After the credits, another scene plays out. How you thought we were at the end. We're not.
I did. Fuck.
We're shown High Charity, the city where the Covenant Council resides. It has been completely overtaken by the Flood. Thousands of parasitic spores visibly floating throughout the air. The grave mind speaks.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I'm gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
Tentacles reach out toward a hollow panel where Cortana appears. She replies, All right, shoot.
Okay, good. First, what are your thoughts on Nicolas Cage? He's hit or miss for me.
Not the shoot I meant. That's fine. The end, man. The end of this episode.
Yeah. You could tell I was writing part of the script and then during the credits, and then when the credits stopped, there was more, and I had to keep writing, and I never changed it. You can see me experience that in real time as you go through the script. Oh shit, there's a little more story. Let me go ahead and keep writing it.
I just got to really make sure that I get right to 28 pages. I'm not going to delete this good stuff.
No, sir. I've already had an angle in mind for the ending there, so we're sticking with what I had.
What do you think of old Halo 2?
Well, it's got a lot more action, a lot more at stake. It's I like the inclusion of the Arbiter and having that kind of story. I think that does help. I think it. We give it a hard time, but I think it is so far the more interesting narrative.
Yeah, they needed something. God.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of rinse repeat here with like, let's destroy the same thing again with using the same. It's got the kind of that like Star Wars loop.
Yeah,
where, kind of revisiting the same trope, but I don't mind it too much. It's.
I feel like the developers expected there to be at least 7 Halo games,
right? Which it does get confusing as we go through the script, where we're like, you want to say Halo 4, referring to like the 4th Halo ring, but it's the name, the game numbers, and the Halo rings have no link.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then Halo Infinite came out. How many rings are there now? Do they add more?
This has me thinking, like, I don't think I played Halo 4. I don't think I played like Guardians or 5 or I don't even know which ones are after that. But now I'm like, what happens after that? Because this seems like shit's getting real, and now I'm kind of interested in more of the story. But we'll see. That's for future Tales of the Lesser Medium to worry about. For now, we're just stopping at 3.
Hell yeah!
All right. Well, I guess that does it for this game. So we'll be back to close out our 4-parter here that includes Halo Reach and then 1, 2, and 3. And so be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you next week.
And if you would be so kind, please rate and review us on your favorite podcasting app. iTunes is a great one. Why not Spotify? Do it. It's great. We love reading reviews as some of our favorite characters. You can also reach out directly to us on Twitter. You can contact the show at Tales Lesser. You can contact Travis directly at TravPlaysGames.
That's right. You can always head over to polymedianetwork.com. We got more podcasts over there, if you can believe it. If you like movies, if you like books, if you like video games, whatever you like, we got it. You can also send us an angry email about anything we got wrong, anything Caleb mispronounced, anything I said that was a little iffy. You can do that at polycopodcast@gmail.com. We also accept emails that are nice and sweet. And the intro and outro theme was given to us by Brad Sucks, so check out Brad Sucks sometime.
And thank you for listening.
And the tale has been told.